Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the pistol weapon. This is a single handheld weapon. One hand holds it. It will fire a projectile. Oops. Oops. It will fire a projectile, an energy projectile, that will travel quite fast, and it will travel in a perfectly straight line, until it collides with something. The bullets will actually be a physical object in the game, pretty much the same right now as how our inventory and weapon system has a pistol which is already created. That is actually a pretty good starting point that we can use, and we can just modify that pistol projectile a little bit so it flies straighter. Right now I think the pistol projectile that we have in the game flies at a little bit of an arc. So what we will do is actually we won't need to actually keep the arc, because these will be energy projectiles that will not be affected by gravity. So they will just fire straight, and eventually they will disperse. They'll just disappear with a little puff of smoke or something like that. They'll disappear after they've reached the extent of their range. I'm not sure what their range will be yet. We'll have to play test that a little bit. So we'll start out just by giving them quite a long range and quite a fast fire rate. And what we will have is a pistol energy meter. That will probably be a HUD item, actually. So it'll be basically energy. This will actually probably be a fixed feature in our HUD, is the weapon energy. Button on this pen is in a terrible spot. Why would they put it there? Keep accidentally pressing the side button on the pen. Okay, so this is like the energy for the weapon, whatever the current weapon that the player is using. In this case, we're working with the pistol here, but this could be a different weapon as well. This weapon will have a slow recharge time, or not necessarily slow, but it'll recharge at a certain speed. When it's got energy in it, the player can fire the pistol very quickly. They can fire very rapid fire shots. Every time they fire their weapon, we'll set the rate of fire for each particular weapon, and we'll set how much energy it drains. So for example, each shot might drain 10 points of energy, and this might be 100 points of energy in the meter. So we can just actually set the energy meter to be like 100. So what we will do is, once the energy hits the bottom and there's no more energy left, it will always be recharging, kind of like a stamina bar. It'll always be recharging, but once the player runs out of energy, they won't be able to fire until it recharges up to that minimum of 10 points of energy required to fire the gun. So that'll be the pistol weapon that we're gonna start out by designing. Basically a very simple pistol weapon. I'm gonna save this video and upload this video now, and we'll talk about another system in the next video.